The base metal prices on the London Metal Exchange on Tuesday, the 25th of May, have been mainly weaker this morning. Broader markets seem to have become more risk on again after the US central banks stuck to their dovish guidance. So if we have a look at the current 3-month future prices on the LME, we can see that copper is losing about 0.5%, is trading right now below 10,000. We are at $9,940 for the moment. Aluminium, which already lost some ground yesterday, is now losing this morning about 0.8%. We're trading at $2,370 right now on the 3-month price. Zinc is losing 0.2%, trading at $2,942. Also here again, the level of 3,000 could not be held, so we are above. Nickel is almost unchanged, trading at $17,120 a ton for the moment. The biggest loser is definitely lead. Lead is losing more than 1%. We're trading at $2,117 a ton, while tin is losing about 0.15%, trading at $29,475 a ton. Volumes have been quite high yesterday. On Monday, we had more than 13,000 lots traded so far at this time. And this, although in some countries, especially in Europe, it was a holiday. This morning, volumes are really low. They are below average, and we have been seeing about 6,000 lots traded so far at 6 a.m. London time. On the precious metal side, it's quite mixed today. Palladium is rebounding after we saw some weakness during the last trading days. It's up by 0.8% at $2,752 the ounce. Platinum is almost unchanged at $1,175 the ounce. Silver is down by almost 0.5% at $27.60 the ounce, and gold is also slightly down by 0.2%, trading at $1,876 the ounce. If we have a small look at the yield market, we can see that the yield on US 10-year treasuries has slipped again. It was quoted now at 1.6%. That is down from 1.62 at a similar time yesterday. That has, of course, then the same effect on the currency side. The US dollar index is also trading lower. We were on Friday at a multi-month low of 89.65. It's consolidating a little bit. We are at 89.79 this morning. But the weaker dollar, of course, no doubt is helping also to underpin the metals. And with the dollar consolidating at the low ground, most of the other major currencies, of course, consolidating on a high ground. The euro is trading quite well above 122. We're at 122.50 for the moment. Also, the dollar against the British pound is at 141.76 and against the yen at 108.76. A brief look at the economic calendar, which is really busy today. We had already some data coming out from the Bank of Japan. We saw that the consumer price index in Japan has fallen by 0.1% in April. The German final gross domestic product have also fell 1.8% in the first quarter. And the preliminary reading had shown a 1.7% fall after we saw a 0.3% rise in the fourth quarter of last year. On the other side, the German IFO Business Climate Index is at his highest level since 2 years. We are at 99.2, which is definitely a good sign for a recovery of the German economy. Later on today, we'll have in the United States some data on house prices. We'll have the consumer confidence coming out and the new home sales and the Richmond Manufacturing Index. So this price correction we see this morning on the base metals off their recent highs, they have averaged by about 7.7%. Aluminium is showing the biggest pullback. It's a pullback of 11.5%. Tin almost 5% pullback. Copper is correcting at 8.9%. So while today is generally seeing some lift, it may be too early to say that this price correction is over, even though it is actually tempting to. If this pullback is over, then once again it will tell us the underlying sentiment is robust. The metals have had a very strong run over the past year, so a deeper pullback actually would not be really surprising. Hence we would remain cautious for a while longer, but on the long term the sentiment remains bullish.